Hey, nice to meet you, man. Remy, pleasure to meet you.
Remy?
Yeah, what's your name?
Emmy.
Hemi? Get the fuck out of here. So you look like my cousin, and we also have the same name.
It's not Hemi, it's just Emmy, E-M-I.
Emmy? Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, very close. And where are you from, like, nationality-wise?
I'm Dominican, Puerto Rican.
Get the fuck. I'm Dominican, Puerto Rican, too. I thought you were maybe Middle Eastern.
A lot of people think that about me, but
Yeah.
no, I'm Hispanic.
Oh, that's so funny. I get the same thing all the time. So, are you a New Yorker? Because you don't feel like you're from New York.
No, I just moved here from Florida.
Oh, from Florida?
Yeah.
What part?
A little bit north of Tampa.
And how long did you live there?
5 or 6 years.
Where were you before that?
So, before Florida, I actually did live in New York for high school.
Okay.
And
You lived in New York up to high school.
I actually grew up in Texas.
What the f is going on?
I had a...
You're a migrant now?
No, my stepfather was in the military, so...
Oh, okay.
Grew up in Texas, moved to New York for a while for high school after I graduated, went to Florida, and now I'm back.
Okay. So how is it having like a military father?
Military father, it's difficult to say the least. Military parents, at least military fathers, can be very strict, very masculine, and they can expect that of everybody around them to be as well.
I see.
So I was expected to be a very masculine person, but I didn't appreciate that, so we didn't get along together very well.
Okay. So, Jesus Christ, I need to bring this closer. You know what? Give me one. I'm gonna put the bag right there. I'm working here. Okay. So he wanted you to be masculine, so he tried to get you to play sports. He tried forcing you to work out. He tried making sure you knew how to fight, probably protect yourself.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Did he yell at you whenever you like weren't aware of like your surroundings and things like that as well?
Yeah, definitely. If I ever did anything that sort of went against what his own masculinity, he'd get very upset, he'd get very angry, and he'd take that out on me.
I'm sorry, man.
There's no need to be sorry. It's just one of those things.
There is, because you know I'm recently a new father, right? So I have a little one, still a baby, and if anyone weren't to treat him the way I would want to be treated, I would be extremely upset. So like it makes me more empathetic to other people when I know that's not how they want to be treated, especially from like their father figure. Is it something that you like got over, or is it still something that you deal with?
I got over it.
Oh, good for you, man.
Yeah, it's like you said, empathy is the key.
Yeah.
Understanding the other person, where they came from. I've forgiven him already for all of that.
Okay.
So it's just...
Do you still speak to each other?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, we
Okay.
don't.
Hey, at least you got to like a better place, so like it's not eating you up.
It's not.
So that's good, man. Do you still talk with your mom? Do you have a good relationship with her?
Yes. When I left Florida, I was still living with her. So I moved here maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so not long I've been here, and I was living with her before I moved here, so her and I still talk pretty regularly.
So I have to ask the question: are you gay or are you straight?
Straight.
You're straight. Okay, don't be upset. I get it all the time too, because my voice isn't like the voice in my head isn't the one that comes out all the time. So I get it asked all the time too. And then you're also saying I don't want to be masculine, so I wasn't sure. But that's cool, man. Are you like into arts or anything like that? Like
Very much into arts. I'm actually going to college for my English degree.
for English degree?
Yeah.
What made you want to do that?
I love spoken language. I love poetry. I love reading. I love the usage of words to be able to convey how we feel. I mean, you think about art, it's something like paintings, for example. It's the person creating. I've never been much of a painter myself. I prefer to be able to.
Me either. It's so hard. It's so hard. Especially when you're looking at like all the details that they're making with like every stroke.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's so difficult.
I appreciate being able to put what I feel into words.
Okay. So do you do like a lot of poetry?
No, I don't do poetry.
Do you write books?
I don't write anything. I just love reading, and I
So you
love
just
being
love-
able to.
But you love putting into words. What is it that you do put? Because like I'm a comedian, so like I love words also because I'm able to use them to make people laugh. and also to do this and get to know people and peek into their lives and see what they're about. So like I really enjoy talking. So those are the ways that I love like words. So I was wondering how you would do it. Or you just enjoy reading them?
I love reading other people's words and understanding what they're feeling.
Okay.
And in that same sense, I enjoy speaking to people in the sense that I like getting to understand them as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of people interest you the most?
I've never considered that question.
Really love the immigrant story of other people that come to the United States and hearing what was happening in their country and the circumstances that they were dealing with before they're getting here. Because it's always amazing, and it like instills like the American dream when you hear those things.
I agree with that. Just earlier today, in fact, I was riding the bus and this older woman came up to speak with me. She told me about how she came from India and she ran a business there in India. She moved here once her business was blown up by some attack.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so thankfully everybody in her family was okay, but she moved here with her parents and now she's retired. She told me about how she was going to get a massage later that day.
After all that stress, yeah.
After all that stress, I'm like, you deserve that, man. You deserve that.
That's so interesting. Did she just came up to you and started talking to you?
She said I looked like her son.
Okay.
Like she had two sons, one in their 40s, one in their 30s. I'm in my 20s, but I guess it was the beard that sort of made me look like her son. She said I had a long, straight nose too. I guess I look like somebody's son.
That's awesome. It's so interesting that she saw that in you and felt like sharing that with you.
I appreciated the chance to speak with her.
Yeah, that's such a beautiful thing. And then when you hear things like that, it's like you realize how small certain problems are in like our everyday lives that people like blow up. Like today, my girlfriend was like screaming at me to death because I forgot to wash 3 cups, and I was like, "It's 3 cups. Like it's not. It's 3 cups. It's 3 cups, babe." It's just 3, and then you have someone where that's an actual problem.
Yeah, the things we take for granted are us all the time.
And what would you say is like one of your favorite? Well, I can't say favorite book. Maybe like top 3 favorite books.
Top 3 favorite books. Yeah. I would say number 1 would be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Okay.
I forget the author's name. It's a story about this woman. Whenever you look away from her, you forget her entirely. So it's just her throughout the book dealing with that.
Oh, okay. So it's like from her perspective.
So let's say you and I are having this conversation. As soon as you look away, and even if you look back to me, you're going to completely forget who I was. That's basically what the story is.
But that would be impossible. Only because you're just me with hair. So it's just like, that's impossible. I would always remember you. It's just what I used to be.
That's true. There's a bit of magic involved, so It's a little bit different.
Gotcha. So books. So aside from books, what else do you like to do?
I love going on walks.
Clearly.
Spending my time in parks like these and just watching the people around me.
What were you thinking about before I came and harassed you?
I was thinking about those people over there that are taking photos with their vintage camera.
Okay, them right over there.
Yeah, I really like that, what they're doing. Just basically all the people around with their cameras out, and I like to try to guess who around here is a tourist in 2 years.
Oh, okay. That's kind of easy.
Kind of easy, right?
It's kind of easy. The people that are happy walking around are tourists, and the people that look defeated and are trying to get somewhere are from here.
That's what I figured. Like the people who are sort of like in their own world, just walking around by themselves.
Yeah.
Have to be locals.
Yes, 100%.
And then what about the people riding like city bikes? Are those typically local?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah. That's Brooklyn.
Okay.
That's Brooklyn. But all right, I mean, pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much for talking to me, man.
Absolutely. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, of course, man. Thank you.